And I was looking for something to do on the side. Like, I've been selling cars for like the past 10 years, and I do Uber too. So I just need something with more income, to help out with the house. It's me, my wife, and my daughter, Jasmine. So, we need a little bit more income to help out with the household, So,
Yeah,
and
just
I've always been the
imagine.
entrepreneur type. I can't do the 60 hours a week for 1,500. You know what I mean? It's just, I always, then have to pay for the babysitter. So that's why I'm doing Uber currently. So, I can clock out. Me and my wife can, go pick up the kid and stuff like that.
Yeah, that does definitely help for sure.
So
Um,
that's the main reason I really got into Forex, to be honest with you.
Nice. And what are your expectations? Like, what are you expecting? And what are your goals, most importantly?
I mean, I'm really hoping to hit those 6 digits. To be honest with you, that's what my expectation is. That's what my goal is. So
What's
hopefully,
your short-term goal? What's your long-term goal? Like, what's your goal for the next 30 days?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What's your goal for the next 30 days? Where do you want to be in the next 30 days?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I know where I wanted to be at in the next by January. I was thinking about that earlier. I was hoping to make at least 30K in the next 2 months, but hopefully, God, it happened. But for the next 60 days, I was hoping to at least accumulate another 30K to my net worth.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying that to myself this morning.
Okay, and what's your plan? Like, we always need a plan for a goal.
I mean, so if you want me to be perfectly honest with you, Forex wasn't included in that plan because I know I'm just learning. So I didn't want to rush it because I noticed, a lot of traders fail because their expectations are a little too big, with the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to go too heavy on the pips.
Okay. So, from like my advice to like everyone that's on this call, everyone should have a weekly goal and a monthly goal and a quarterly goal. So every week you should have expectations on how many pips you want to catch, or a projection of what you want to make every single month. So what I tell people, the best way to create this plan is, number one, what is your bills? What's your bills on a monthly basis? And everyone's goal should be to at least cover all your monthly expenses every single month. That should be like the goal, right? So according to what your bills are, so say if your bills are 5,000, 10,000 a month, 2,000, whatever it is, you got to divide that with what's in your account size when you're trading live. Divide that by the amount of pips you need to catch, right, per week, to see how much money you need to make. So say if you got to make $10,000 a month to pay your bills, what you need to do is, okay, 10,000, so you got to make 2,500 a week, bare minimum on trading. So if you're trading 5 days a week, you got to make a bare minimum. What was 2,500 divided by 5? And then I can literally like guide you guys on how much money you need to make on a regular, so you can meet those goals, right? And that's the bare minimum to cover your bills. So we got 2,500 divided by 5 days, so you gotta make $500 a day. So according to your lot size, if you're trading a standard, right, which is one pip is $10 per move, you need to have, how many pips you think it is? It's $10 times 50 should be 500. So if you can make 50 pips a day, you can make $2,500 a week. So 50 pips is on a standard, but not everyone has the account size to do a standard. So say, how much money should you have in an account, right, before you start trading at a standard? You should have a few $1,000s that's already in there, at the bare minimum. You know, I would say about
4 grand.
conservative 10,000. Risky, probably 6, 5, 6, 7,500. That's what you should have to have a standard and to trade a standard in your account. My preference is 10,000. But hold on, I'm just texting someone real quick to come up. But if you don't have that, say you have maybe 2,000, 3,000, and you wanted to trade on the 0.50. So you have to make now 100 pips per day to make $500 a day, because the lower your lot size, the more gains you have to make in your pips, right? So what I'm trying to do for you guys is to try to build a plan. We all need a plan. The same thing, you need a foundation when you're building a business, whether it's your own type of business. You have goals, right? You have daily goals, weekly goals, monthly, and quarterly. So if you're, say you tell me, Kim, I don't have a few $1,000s to start with. Okay, say if you have $1,000. With $1,000, you can start trading a 0.20. With a 0.20, it's a lot more pips. You got to have close to 210 pips per day to make $500 a day, to make $2,500 a month. Is it achievable? Yes. Is it possible? Yes. But it's being consistent, right? It's me training you guys to be consistent so you can catch that many pips per day, right? So everyone's gonna be different according to what you're trading. Now, not everyone's goal is to make 10,000 the first month. I don't know what your monthly bills are, but that should be everyone's first goal. Because the thing is for those of you that do have a job, right? Not everyone here has a job. There's some people are business owners, right? Some people just want this to build more capital to build a bigger business or to venture off into different businesses. But for those that are on this call that's trying to walk away from the 9 to 5, you have to supplement your income with Forex. And the only way to be able to walk away from your 9 to 5 is your Forex has to match what your income is to at least survive at the bare minimum. And that's what I did when I was a nurse. Like, I started working less hours when I started making that amount of money. I needed to make $12,000 a month to leave my full-time job, like, guaranteed. So when I started making $6,000 a month trading, I went part-time. Okay, when I started making 9,000, I went half of part-time. When I reached $12,000 a month in trading, I was working 5 to 10 hours a week just for that extra cushion. The time when I was reaching 15 to 20K a month, and I had to reach that for 6 months consecutively, that's your income as a nurse. Okay, so I had stats, I had a plan, I had a guide. Like, we all have. If you guys are just doing this for the rip and not having a plan, you're not going to sustain yourself. We all need a plan, and you need to write it down. And that's like the first thing. And the books that I gave you guys, I'm not sure who does it, who doesn't. You have to read those books at least in the first 2 weeks, because those 2 books is going to get you all set up for your technical skills and your mindset, which is psychologically. Because I know traders who have the skills in trading, but they suck and they're not successful because their mindset sucks. So you can't have one without the other. You have to have a really good mindset. Your mind has to be in the right place. You have to be disciplined. You have to be motivated. Most importantly, you have to be committed. You have to have confidence in the skill. You have to have confidence in yourself. So if you have like an environment or you're in a bad situation, you kind of have to remove yourself during these learning classes, because I'm telling you, there's no shortcuts. When I have problems, like I have problems too, like my life is not perfect. When I have situations, like I remove myself because what I started realizing is when I started trading, when I had my emotions, taking the best out of me, I started fucking up a lot. And I started being like, I would win and lose, win and lose, win and lose. And I'm okay,
100.
Exactly. And why was I losing? Number one, I was losing because I was fucking greedy. Greed humbled my ass like no tomorrow. I'm telling you, greed was probably the number one factor. When you start making a lot of money, you get comfortable, you get cocky, like, all right, I can do this.
Yep.
And you start losing it, and then your emotions comes up because now you're revenge trading to get back what you lost.
Yeah.
So that's the problem, and that's why I need you guys to read Trading in the Zone. I promise you, if you read Trading in the Zone 2 to 3 times, you're barely gonna have that problem. You're not gonna be greedy. you're gonna see a whole 180. And when I started reading that book, I started seeing more commas every month consistently. I'm telling you, those are the two best books in the world. There's no books better. Those two books have created billionaires, and that's a fact. Google and research. I think it's about maybe 38 people in Wall Street became billionaires off those two books. You have to read them. I'm telling you, that is like a Bible. Those two books are going to become like a Bible. I don't know if anyone's religious here, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, but that has to be like your Bible. You got to carry that book, the PDF, the audio. I'll give you the audio, and I'll give you the PDF, so you can listen to it while you're driving, while you're walking in the train, bus, food shopping, whatever it is that you guys doing, getting your hair cut, just relaxing. Just you got to play that audio. And another trick what I would do is play that audio while you're about to go to bed. Let it run in your ears, let it run in your room. Even if you have, run it with your spouse, have your man, whoever it is, have that audio play because subconsciously, even though you guys are sleeping, the information is actually storing in your head. And even if you're not aware of it, when you're looking at the markets, you're gonna see some things and you're gonna be like, wait a minute, where is this coming from? Well, that's the subconscious. That's your subconscious mind kicking in. And people don't understand when you sleep with listening to audios, you retain a lot of information. It's like does anyone know about the elite? Like the elite people, the elite society that we people don't know, the richest people in the world. You ever heard Your Wish is My Command? The guy Kevin who went to jail because he released information that was making people millionaires, like literally within 90 days. 180 days. He's in jail right now in federal prison. There's been a petition because he's the guy who created the most millionaires in this world. And what happened was he released it from the elite society, and that was Your Wish is My Command. And there's audios around it, and I'm gonna find I can give you them. But I promise you guys, your level of success, your mindset, your entrepreneurship, the way people, the way you're going to perceive information, the way you're going to react to information, the way you're going to react to people, the way you're going to envision things is going to be at a different scale. You're going to be in your mind like at a level where a billionaire thinks. Because when you sit down with millionaires and billionaires, they see things completely different than we can never comprehend. When you're talking to these people, you feel like, damn, bro, like where they're coming from, because the way they process stuff in their brain is not like the average person. And a lot of them were not the brightest people, but they took that course. And when that course got released, the elite society literally put this man behind jail. He's in jail currently. He's the guy that came out with the cures for the medical diseases. Guys, that book works for illnesses. I tell you, like, that man he just knows so many sources. And I'm telling you, I'm going to give you that. But I have hope, your wish is my command. Google it. I'm telling you, Google it, and you guys are just going to thank me. You guys are like, it's going to just change your life. And it just, when your mind shift changes, your income changes. And when your income changes, your environment changes. Okay, and that's just going to happen naturally because of what you're attracting. Also, another book I'm going to recommend you is The Secret. Who has here read The Secret?
I watched the documentary, and what I'm doing now is I'm listening to Think and Grow Rich, and then I have Trading in the Zone. I actually have it as my following one.
Good. I'm telling you guys. How about Gene? Have you ever read that book, The Secret?
No, ma'am.
Oh, get it.
Get it?
Your wife will fall in love. I'm telling you, you guys will fall in love with that book. You got it. I think it's free people. I only have the hard copy, but I can ask somebody that has it, and if they do, I'm gonna send it to you guys. Stephanie, have you read The Secret?
I have not, and I'm sorry. I don't know. I must have pressed something that you can't see my face. So
don't worry about it. It's okay, girl. Don't worry about it. But I need you guys to read it.
Before.
What happened?
Which were the two books that you were talking about before?
Oh, Trading in the Zone and Naked Forex. But don't buy them. I'm gonna give you them.
Okay.
Trading in the Zone and Naked Forex.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give you these books.
Hey, you take off your clothes while you're trading.
Yeah. People always like, yo, what's that book about? But yeah, let me actually. Oh, and let me put you in the Telegram, which is really, really, really important. Hold on.
That's what I was actually inboxing you about before, like asking you if you had done the Telegram.
Yeah, let me send it to you right now. Don't, because what happens is I'll forget. Let me put you guys. I'm gonna send you the link. This is the signals group. We give out signals in that group. You're gonna get more signals than you'll get in IML. This is coming from us and two other traders that I personally think are really good in trading. So we share our signals in that group. So I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna send you the link right now and just
Always do your own analysis before taking the trade.
yeah, always, absolutely, absolutely. Let me see right here.
That's the group that you said that we have to be active in.
Yes, if you're not, yes, that's the one that has it. They'll check it and then they'll just remove people. Just because this is a group that you guys are just gonna honestly be making money on the side. This is extra money that we're just us traders. Because I have traders that are friends, so we decided to do this group together to give out more signals so you guys can make more money. So I'm sending it to you right now as we speak. Join them as we speak. Everyone must have Telegram. Hold on. All right. And don't share this Telegram with anyone at all because this is specifically it's a small group of us and we just don't want to be sharing all these things just because we work hard for all these signals. So if they see people that are not in the group, they'll just remove you. They'll just remove anyone that's there. I mean, they have an assistant that monitors that constantly. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, I got the link. The Secret, is that by Alan Parsons?
No.
I'll send it. Let me see. It's from. I have the book. Hold on. You got it. It's by Wanda Bryan.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Wanda Bryan.
Wanda?
No, Rhonda with an R.
With an R, okay.
Yeah, Bryan, The Secret. I think there's like 2 or 3. I have a few of them on the other side.
My grandfather has them all in Spanish.
Oh, good. Yeah, I have the video, the DVD too.
Yes, I see it. Yeah, I see a lot of videos of them coming up on YouTube.
They have it on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix?
Look at that.
I'm going to watch that tonight.
I first watched it on.
Perfect.
I have it on my list and everything.
Awesome. Look at that. Okay, so now let's go over, the market. We're gonna look at some things over here. Let me screen share.
The one thing we were talking about when it came to like listening to things in your subconscious, I realized that in high school because I used to have to do like study guides, and I used to record my study guides and I used to play them while I was sleeping to make sure that I remembered everything, and it made it so much easier. And that's when I realized that it's like that's what you have to do before. Like if you're trying to retain anything, you have to listen to whatever you're trying to retain.
Look at that. That's really good, girl. So those of you guys know that I have the US 30 app with Luke Longmire, and we're looking at US 30 right now. So this morning, I told people if price breaks and retests the support, we would get in the sell. Obviously, it did not, so there was no entry for this trade. Now, price right now is trying to break yesterday's high. But look, it's wick failing here. I haven't called out the buy yet because I'm not liking what he's doing. I need to see a candle close above 26,870 before I buy it. So I haven't called it out on the app because it's just playing around this area, as you guys can see. We're looking. I'm a breakout trader, so how we're looking for is to trade the breakout, the buy or the sell of US 30. I don't trade in the range. This is a consolidation area. I want to trade the breakout and the momentum of it. So I got the alert. I put the alert on here on my phone today and it triggered on my cell phone. And I see price was trying to push up but it's failing to close above it. So when I see something like this, I'm not gonna get in a trade like this because it's not showing me momentum.
You
It
won't
could be
call a rejection?
it could be a rejection, but I need to see 3 wick fails, and it's only 2.
Okay.
If I saw
On a 1 hour?
on the 1 hour, you guys need to have 3 wick rejections. Okay? Now, also of US 30, if it breaks this buy, I'm gonna call it on my app. And I'm gonna for a TP1 at 26,915 and a TP2 at 26,960. And the reason why I'm increasing my buys is because of this. Gold looks like it's gonna drop more, but look what gold has here: 1, 2, 3 wick failures, 4. Do you guys see this? So
Yeah.
it's telling me that price is having problems dropping. Okay, so I was like, okay, price is failing to drop in gold, and price is failing to break for the buy. So what that's telling me that these pairs are gonna break out momentum soon.
I'm looking at gold, and I think gold's gonna go back up to 1585 before dropping back down.
I don't even know that stuff. I don't know that.
Can you
Look at
look at
this.
Can you look at that real quick?
Look at that. So I'm looking at it on the 4 hour. Let me see the daily. Let me look at the daily.
I'm looking at it on the 1 hour.
Yeah, but for me to look at a higher time, for me to look at a bigger move like that. So look, so gold is failing right here at the support on the daily. So let's see how many wick failures we have to the low. So look at this wick failures. These are fake outs. People thought there were going to be continuations for the sell because price hasn't broken this area since July. Do you see? So price gold has been ranging. Thank you.
Go bless.
Gold has been ranging in this area. Okay, so look how many wick failures we have. 1, 2, 3. Price is tapping out over here. So if gold breaks 1479, and closes below it, then we know it's gonna drop. Like it's gonna drop. And my first TPs are gonna be the first wick failure to the low.
I got one. I got. Once it, I think it's gonna go to 1485, bounce off of there, and then go to 1465 area. Or
I have 1463.
Yeah.
That's what I have over here, 1463. If it breaks below 1479.33, then I'll ride it to 1463.34. Is where I would sell it from. So I would sell it from 1479 to 1463, and that's roughly around 100, almost 40 pips.
I was gonna get in at 1485.
Let me see it. This is the daily. Let's see the 4 hour. Let me look at the 4 hour support. The 4 hour support is 1482.
Okay.
That's the 4 hour support. Look at that, Jay. Look at this wick failure here. Wick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 wick failures. So 1482, 10.
But you see you get your resistance at 1485.
Right up here, it's rejecting minorly. So this is
I think it's gonna come back up there, bounce, and then drop.
Well, that's what we're waiting, but it so far it's showing really indecision right now, and that's only 20 pips.
Okay.
It's not really much pips for that. So right now, I won't trade gold unless it breaks out of this. So this is consolidation for me, guys. So when you're looking at the markets, right, I want you to understand, you want to trade outside these zones. Because these are the zones, right? Hold on, let me
I have a question. Are you recording this one?
I got it.
Jay was recording it.
That's why she invited me.
He records them.
So this can all be rewatched again.
Yes, and I can send it to you guys.
I, were you guys on the last one? The first one?
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
Okay. I uploaded it to YouTube. And it's like it's private. It's not public. So
I'll DM you for it.
yeah, or Kim has the link also.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think you sent it to me in IG, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So let me see. Let me see if I see it. Hold on. Let's see.
You can put it on the screen.
It's a Zoom call. Maybe I can walk it out.
Excuse me.
Okay, let's see right here. All right, so for me, I want to trade the breakout out of gold. I don't want to trade it. If gold breaks this, I trade the breakouts of these. These is patience for me. And it's only a few pips, it's not much. So I'm not gonna go crazy trying to over trade. For me, I'd rather lose 20 pips and gain 100 than to risk it and lose it all.
There's also a possibility it might hit 15. It might hit 1491 too.
That's why I'm not trading it unless it breaks out of 1485 or if it breaks out of 1482
Because
for me.
1490 1491 1492 is a strong rejection area.
Well, yeah, well that would be the retest of the breakout,
Yep.
and it never retested. So yeah.
Possible W forming also.
Let's see right here. Right here would be the support. Right there. So between 1489 and 1490 is the retest area. So this is what we're expecting, guys. For those of you that are new, you may not understand this, but you're going to understand this. We're looking for the price to go here and then come back down and drop for the sell. So guess what? If gold goes up, US 30 drops. That's why I haven't called out the buy, because I started looking at gold and I looked a little iffy, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to call too much money. Is this making sense for people? I just want to make sure if this is making sense.
Yep.
Yep.
Lisa,
Yeah.
is it making sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Brandon, this is making sense?
Yeah. I got it
you
right,
saw-
but I understand it. I understand what you're trying to say.
So you saw why I tried to call that US 30 sell, but it didn't break, so there was no entry.
Yeah, it went back to the zone, right?
Yeah, so I was like, nope, not good. So I told people, you're not supposed to get in it, because what I did this morning is that I called out price after it wicked right here. I called price at this candle right here. So I'm like, okay, people shouldn't be in it because it didn't break this support. You see that? It didn't break this support. So I told people, you're selling the break of this support or the retest, so there should be no entry. So you see here, I was going to look for the breakout of this buy, but look what it's doing. It's playing around here. I'm not liking it. It's showing too much indecision. So
And I'm sorry for cutting you off. What did you need to see for you to think it was going to go into the buy? Because I seen that it kind of broke out and shot up like 60 pips. I thought it was going to keep going up. I wasn't in nothing. I was just looking at the graph.
So the reason why is I didn't see a candle close above it. There's no candle closing. The body's still closing below it, which is showing me indecision. So when you're trading a breakout, you want the body to be above the entry. You don't want it, because what happens if it breaks out, it wicks, and then comes all the way back down inside? It's going to be a fake out.
Yeah.
So I'd rather lose some pips, and right now it's bouncing in this zone. So I didn't call out the buy. So I told Luke, hold off the buy, because it's screwing around this area, and it's gonna fake out a lot of people that are gonna thinking to go in for the buy unless it closes above it. I didn't like calling it, and because I run this time, it's not really a lot of momentum.
It's consolidating right now, so there's no reason to enter.
Yes, that's why we didn't call this setup. But my sell, if price breaks this tomorrow, I'm still selling this. Like, this is gonna be a beautiful sell. Like, this sell is gonna be a few thousand pips.
Wow.
at the bare minimum this drop. So being that you guys already know this, like honestly, like these are gonna be my TP zones. I'll give them out again. But I'm gonna give you my long term ones. So it's gonna be this. I scope them out. So the first set of the drop should be at least 3,000 pips at the bare minimum. So my targets, I'm gonna give you them now. My targets are 26,663. TP2 is 26,556, and TP3 is 26,455.
Those are on the rejections.
Those are all my targets.
Okay, so we're going on a sell for US 30.
If it breaks 26,750.
26,750.
Yep.
I'm mainly a gold trader, but gold and US 30 are kind of in reverse sometimes, most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Not,
So I'm watching gold, and then I listen to you with US 30, and I'm like, ugh! So
yeah, I know. So the thing is, they correlate, but they don't always correlate at the exact same time.
correct.
I've seen gold and US 30 move up together, and I've seen gold and US 30 move down together.
Yep.
So I don't go by that. I go by based on what. So Luke looks mainly at gold, and then I look at US 30. So if we're both calling sells or we're both calling buys, we reanalyze the market and be like, okay, what's happening here? Why you and I both seeing the same thing on two opposite pairs? Um, and sometimes we'll just hold off on the setup, or we just reanalyze to re-see what he saw and what I didn't see, and vice versa. Just because we're both very big and heavily trading these pairs, we don't want to mix them up with confusing, everyone that has the app for World Cup. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's why I said earlier. I said make sure you analyze all the trades before you jump in them.
Yes. Always want to look. Always want to do any trade that I call, even if it's a perfect setup. I want you guys to get used to making decisions based on your experience, and it's not going to be right away. Someone from the beginner may not know what to look for, and that's okay. That's why this is a copy paste and profit program where you can earn and learn at the same time until you're able to make the decisions on your own. So I tell people, if you're going to copy and paste with us, find the best traders, right? Like us in Gold Cup, steady with Starboy, John Dollery. I like Levels, which is another good app. And what else do I like? Binary, but that's a whole different level. I mean, you guys gotta learn Forex before Binary, but the main three products for me would be Levels, Gold Cup, and Steady, which is a really good. I mean, these guys are top-notch traders, so you guys can literally copy paste. I had a girl on my team made almost $18,000 last week off my signals.
How much?
Almost 18,000 on US 30.
Wow.
What was her account size though?
She had almost 15,000.
Exactly.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah. See,
So she must be doing like big lot sizes, right?
She held all the way to TP3s on mine. So a lot of my trades hit more target areas than what I called out. So she's like a swing trader. So she went through the waves and hold all the way to sometimes my TP3s.
Oh.
it's possible, but you got like Gene. I heard you earlier. You want to make 30K in a month. And
You did it, right? Tell them your experience. You made 30K too.
I made 30K in a month off of $4,000.
Wow.
But like that was like the beginning of August when gold was shooting from the bottom to the top.
Okay. So you had a perfect entry.
No, I had some. I had at times like I got cocky, like she was talking about earlier. I got cocky, I got greedy, and I was in. I had some. I had some drawdowns that were like fucking $7,000
Wow.
Yeah.
Of your money or of the profit?
of the profit because I started
Of
with
the
4 grand.
profit. Okay, because you didn't want to pull out, so it drew down some of your profits.
Yeah, and I and
Yeah.
and luckily that shit swung up, and I recovered the 7 grand, and I profited like 5 to 10 grand, but
Wow.
there was also a drawdown that I had like $11,000 drawdown, and I didn't want to close it, and then
I guess I was like that before. I'm like, this shit will turn around. I don't give a shit. You ain't taking my money. I get like that.
and then I was just like, and then that shit swung back up to break even. I was like, all right, I'm done,
That's it.
and it broke even. But then after it broke even, that shit took off, and I was
It
like,
took off. I hate when that happens. Oh
That
man.
has happened to me with gold. That's why me and gold have a bipolar relationship.
Yeah,
I
and
have to trade
me
for
too.
2 weeks, close at break even. I'm not joking, guys. I had 2 friends with me at the time. Maybe 10 seconds later, Jay, it shot up like 300 pips.
Wow.
I wanted to die because I was like, oh my God, I threw away so much money, but it was in drawdown for so long. And when it kind of break even,
You was just happy to get your money back.
That's
and
exactly
then that shit
exactly.
I know. That happened to me so many times with US 30. I waited to break even. As soon as I break even, it kept going the direction I needed to go.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Sometimes it's a good setup. We just get in too early.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And then
That is what it is.
the emotions of you seeing you red all the time, the moment you get into break even, you just want to close it because of all the
Yep. That's one of my problems too. When I'm in the red for a certain amount of time, as soon as it gets to the even point, even like my wife be right next to me, I will break even, and then we'll be literally looking at it jump up another 200-300 pips, and it's like, wow, I could have made $1,200-$1,300 right there, and I broke even as soon as I got back my money.
But I would say 90% of the time, that stress level is not worth it. Fuck that.
It's not.
Look at
It's not.
It's so funny. I love
it. It's better to wait for the better entry than to be in the red for so long.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude,
Yeah.
like I don't
really
own a gun for a reason.
True.
You're not lying. You never lied.
No, it's
That's
stressful.
It
and
is.
that's why if you guys read Trading in the Zone, it's gonna really like eliminate a lot of that anxiety that we face as traders. And that's why I told everyone that's on this call, it's not an easy journey. It's not. To where I started and where I am now, it took losses, patience. I've cried so much in this game that I wanted to give up at least 100, maybe 200 times. And I just kept telling myself, it's going to work. I'm going to have that breakthrough. And I did. I had that breakthrough after reading those books twice each. And it literally changed the game for me. Like now I look at money and I just say, it's just money at that point. Once you're that disciplined, money has no control over your emotions. And when money has no control over your emotions, you look at the market completely different.
Exactly, and I agree 100% because when I had my killer month, I was like, yeah, this is a fucking video game to me. I'm just like, I'm going for the high score.
I can't wait.
How many lives do I have?
Yeah, how many likes do I have left? A lot of people say it like that. A lot of people have told me that that's how they feel with trading. But yeah, I know.
But when you play with like 30 grand of profits, and it's not demo profits, it's real profits, you're like, fuck.
It's bad.
Do I withdraw or what? So
Yeah.
like Kim was saying earlier, you gotta look at your bills. And yeah, I I took 4 grand, and I took 4 grand off of a credit card, and I invested it to double it, and I turned it into 30 plus. At one point, I had my account up to like 40 grand
Wow. From $4,000?
from 4 grand.
Yep.
And and that's not that was 40 grand was profits. I had a shitload of losses. If you seen, like, I'll take some screenshots. Like, you can hit me up on IG, you can hit me up on Facebook, J Brown, Bulldog. You can find me like that. I'll show you, like, some of my losses that I actually closed out was like 5, 6, 7 grand.
Wow. So
But
you actually made more money, but some of the trades you just closed out on the
hell
loss.
yeah, I made a shitload of money. But I lost a shitload of money too.
Loss, yeah.
But like, I'm one of those guys. It's like, go big, go home.
Yeah.
I noticed all the like elite traders say that. I noticed like most of the elite traders say go big or go home.
Yeah.
I do not recommend it to anybody.
No, of course not. Especially not in the early stages.
Especially in the early stages.
Yeah, of course not.
No.
I mean, it's good to do it how you just said. Like, if you could turn the 4,000 and you're playing with the market's money, then you could gamble a little bit more. I don't want to say gamble because that's not a good term for Forex, because we're going to analyze.
But at the same time, it can be when your mind's not ready, your mind's not in the right spot, and Kim doesn't know this. Nobody knows this. A lot of people don't know this, but I had a 19-year-old son that passed away in May.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that.
Sorry to hear that.
And I kind of hit my bottom after that, and then in June I just said fuck it, and that's when I threw the money in the market, and I said, let's do it, bro. And we did good. I did good, and I feel him. He was right on my shoulders because I wanted. I started talking to him about it and wanting to teach him about it, and then the trading account that I made was with his email that I created for him. So I'm doing it with him and for him.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to break down, but then my point is, I went in with 4 grand. I was at like around 30 grand, and I pulled out 16 grand, and I paid off all my credit card shit. And I had 20 in there, and then I had that greedy mindset and that cocky mindset, and that 20 grand that was in there disappeared real quick.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's a mistake that I don't want anyone on here to make.
And that, and me too, and that's why I'm telling you guys this.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, because I seen people make a lot of money. We had a 19-year-old kid 3 weeks ago made $347,000 on a live account on US 30 calls.
How long of a period?
He did it in almost 10 days.
What?
$340,000?
Yeah, it was live. We didn't believe it. We thought it was fake. We all verified it. It was a live account.
What he stole?
He took 20,000, but he gambled. Like every trade he went in, he was risking the whole 20. and it just happened to be all our calls went in our direction. So imagine trading 5 lots is really like almost 50 lots in US 30.
Correct.
Yeah.
5 lots is $500 in US 30. Correct.
5 lots for every pip is you getting paid $500.
$500 exactly.
So
Yeah.
basically, the trades that he took from me, he was doing. I have the screenshots.
What? 340,000 in a week?
10 days, 304. You were there. Yeah, I know, 347,000. Yeah, I didn't believe it either. I thought it was a lie. I was like, no, I think this kid is fucking lying to me.
I would have threw you 50 cheese.
And he was doing $500 a pip.
$500 a pip, yeah.
I
He
would
risked his
have
whole account.
been like, Kim, what's your PayPal? What's your
Wow.
I know, cheap motherfucker. The guy didn't even give me not even a penny. And those are off all my signals on US 30.
fuck?
Yeah, and your signal's been like 300 pips. So imagine 500 times 300. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he made a lot. I made somebody rich.
I'm working on my business credit, and I should be getting like a 30K loan.
Oh my God. Don't repeat that again. I can't with this one. All right, guys, let me give you some setups. I want to give you guys some trade ideas for you, so you guys can make some money on the side. Who here has a live account?
Me.
You, Tanisha. Are
You don't gotta ask me.
Yeah, I'm getting demo.
Okay, Brandon, you have a live account, right?
Yes.
Stephanie and Priscilla, live accounts or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Now, you guys have demos?
Yeah.
Okay, so Stephanie does. How about Priscilla? Priscilla! Where did she go, Stephanie?
I have no idea.
She's Priscilla. I hear her moving around. Priscilla.
Texting her.
I see her. But I don't know if she can hear me. So what I want you guys to do is
She texts me, she's like, I'm here, I can hear.
Yeah, I know. I guess I don't think she can talk back. I don't know what's happening. But that's okay. I'm going to give you guys setups. It's really important to make you guys some money. The first setup is USD ZAR. Okay, USD ZAR. So these are setups I didn't get. This is setups that are just for you guys. I'm not giving these to anybody else, but exclusively to you guys because I already gave my Sunday setups. But I see new setups for today. So I'm going to give you USD ZAR. It's an exotic pair, pays very well. Very easy to trade. So let's give it to you now. We're going to trade the break of 14.78046 for the buy. So if it breaks it and we get one candle that closes above here, we're going to enter for the buy for 14.78046. TP1 is going to be, I'll give it to you right now.
How come you don't got no line? Oh, there's the lines. Okay.
Yeah. TP1 is 14.83694. 14.83694. All right. Now TP2, I raise it up, is going to be 14.88344. 14.88344. Okay. And then TP3 is going to be 14.94158. I'll repeat it again. TP3 is 14.94158. Now this, if it breaks for the buy. Now I was looking on the daily, and I see that it's a double top, and it may just break to the downside. So if I get price to close below 14.730.00, I'm going to sell it. 14.730.00, I'm going to sell it. This is going to be my last TP. Let me go on the one. Let me give you TP1 first. Hold on, 4 hour. There was. Let me just give me a second. And yep, that's good. Okay. So TP1 is gonna be 14. Oh no, I have to fix it. Now it's accurate. 14.65799. 14.65799 is TP1, and TP2 is 14.57718. And then TP3, wick rejection right here, it's going to be 14.49928 if it sells. Okay, that's the sell for USD ZAR. GN is going to be another good one. If GN breaks for the sell, then we're going to sell if price closes below 2.01600. 2.01600 if GN sells, and TP1 for GN is going to be, let me fix it, 2.00358. 2.00358 is TP1, and TP2 is 1.99145. 1.99145 is TP2 for GN. All right. EN is another one. If EN closes below 1.73280, 1.73280, I'm going to sell it. EN, if it breaks that, it's that daily support. Okay? And my TP1 is going to be 1.72395. 1.72395. That is going to be TP1 for EN. It's about 75 pips. If once you're up 35 pips in profit, move your stop loss in profit and scale it down. If it breaks TP1, just move your stop loss into TP1 and let it ride.
Kim, quick question.
Yeah.
When you do your analysis on the daily, and then you're looking for it to break the daily, what chart do you look at for the retest?
The 1 hour.
Okay.
So right here.
So once it breaks the daily support, and it
look at this. Look how beautiful this support is on the 1 hour. Look at this.
Yeah.
If EN breaks this, look at this, guys.
So now if it breaks that and then retests and holds it, then get in.
Yep.
Don't forget the retest, because that's where I fucked up many times.
Mm-hmm. USD ZAR, I don't wait for a retest though. USD ZAR barely ever retests. That shit just goes.
Really?
Yeah, she doesn't really retest at all, unfortunately.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a nice sell for EN if it breaks it. EA, I'm in the sell because I called out this sell last week. I'm still in if I'm up here. If it breaks where it's at now, then I'm holding it. I'm holding my sell. If it breaks 1.62060, then I'm gonna continue selling it to 1.61555. Yeah. You're in EA still for the sell?
No.
Oh, so you're waiting to get in.
I scalped that. I scalped that last week.
Yeah.
I got it.
This is EA. Brandon, do you have any questions for me? Because I know you trade.
Oh no, no, yeah. I was looking for sales for both GAG and I was just waiting because due to like a lot of Brexit news, I was just being patient. But I do see sales as well.
All right, good. Are there any pairs you guys want me to go over?
I was trading. I used to be very into EJ.
Egypt, okay.
Live,
So
but I never figured out what I was doing wrong.
So EJ has been on a super duper uptrend. Um, and it broke the daily. So it broke it and closed above it. So now that we have these wick failures right here, you see these 3 wick failures, I would go in if it closes above 121230. If it closes above, if it breaks that, then I'll enter, because this 1 2 3 wick failures can be a possible retest and then decide to go down. So I will buy it when when price is above 121230, and I would sell it. I'm watching this pair too, and I would sell it if it breaks 129.40. So I'm just trading that breakout zone of EJ, 129.40 and 121.230.
GJ.
EJ.
It broke out and then now it's consolidating. What do you?
It is consolidating. That's why I'm only going to wait for the breakout to see what happens. And US 30, I mean, gold's going up. And US 30 stagnant. So US 30 broke and it's retesting. So you see, for me, this looks like a nice, beautiful buy to go up. But since gold is acting funny, I don't like it. Gold drop. So what I'm going to look at is this. As long as gold stays below this, I'm going to give you this number.
Gold's going up.
I know, I see it going up, but for me to see if gold rejects this support area, 1485,
1486 is my TP right now.
1486. So you bought the rejection of 1482.
I was actually in a sell, and then did you see that gap on gold at like 7 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
It hit my TP, and then I jumped into a buy.
Got it. So right now, I'm waiting for it to see what it does at this breakout. So depending on what I see here, you may see a US 30 signal in the next hour or two. See here. Trying to see. Let me look at GJ. Does anyone here trade GJ?
Yeah, but lately it's been all over the place. It's been like gold.
Yeah.
A
Who
lot
else trades GJ?
lot of consolidation.
Tanisha, you traded?
When I was in my live account, I used to trade anything that had J in it, pretty much. But mainly GJ and EJ were like my faves.
So I would only trade GJ if it breaks 141 to 60 and out for the buy. And for me, I put alerts on my consolidation zones and then I trade the breakouts and retest. So I would trade the breakout of 146.20 for the sell, 146.20 for the sell, and 141.260 for the buy. What do you guys see? Brandon, Jay, and Gene, since you guys trade.
It could be a double top for me. If he rejects your first top red line and breaks the second line, I would get it on the sell too. If it makes that double top.
Yeah.
Yeah, me looking at it, I would have thought it would have been a sale myself, but I don't trade Jay at all, to be honest with you. So I don't want to give my input too much on this one.
What?
I don't really trade Jay. I usually trade more Nasdaq, US 30. I trade more indices. I don't know why. For some reason, US 30 just attracted me ever since I started trading I just kind of stuck with
US
that.
30, I'm telling you guys this, US 30 is going to make a lot of people millionaires. I can guarantee that.
I got
US 30 is the hottest pair out there. I don't care what anyone says. That's the number one. That's the one pair you guys should focus on. And this is literally, guys, I trade are so simple. I practice US 30 on 7 strategies, 7 different strategies. Luke and I back tested 2 years. 2 years. Let me tell you, we did, I don't know, I think it was 14, 17 days. We were back testing. Like, for hours, we would do 10 to 12 hours Zoom. Like, that's like no fucking joke. And we were back testing, and the breaks and retests were the most accurate setups for the highs and the lows of the breaks. It's just having the confidence because it is scary because of how it moves. You just gotta enter TP stop loss and walk away when you're trading it. Right?
Yeah, that's like my number one problem. I'm always sitting here talking about that with my wife. Like, I look at my phone too much, and then when I get in the red, I try to go another way, or you know what I mean, instead of just putting my phone down and waiting. You know,
I was
that's like
listening
my number one problem.
I was listening to Stephen Lindor last night, and he was saying the same thing. Like, just do those long trades and just let it ride. Do like 4 or 5 trades at the most a week. And I'm like, how? I'm over here scalping the shit out of everything.
That's my problem too. I scalp too much.
No, I like intraday swing trading. I love to. I've been holding EA since Thursday.
Well, after I did that crazy run with the gold and I had like $7,000 in drawdowns, I'm like, I don't want that crazy shit anymore. I just want to get in and get out. It's like, give me a quickie. I don't need the long fucking 8-hour sex.
You're too much. I can't.
I mean, but sometimes I guess the long trades are better. Cause look at US 30. Maybe about like a week and a half ago, it went all the way down to 26,000, and I could have entered right there for the buy, because I kept looking at my phone. When I get it to draw down, close it, or do something else, I could have just went into buy, and it shot right up to 27K in like 3 days.
And she called that too.
I called the sell.
And Kim called that shit 2700.
Yep.
See, I think that was always my issue. I was always trying to be a scalper when I was an intratrade, because I'm the type that I'll put everything in and I'll step away from my phone because I don't want to see it go in the red, because I know I'm gonna get emotional. So I used to just put it down. But then I was always trying to be a scalper, and it's like now it's like I'm thinking about it. That's not me.
No, you gotta trade based on your personality. Like, if you're a patient trader, swing trading is the number one for you. If you're patient, like you can hold and you're not anxious and you can hold the trade for days, swing trading. If you're anxious, but you're kind of patient, the best is intraday. Scalpers are people that want to know how much they're gonna make at the end of the day, and they don't care, and they're done. I can't scalp.
I'm like a combination of all three.
So you're both?
I'm like a combination of all three, especially like all the shit that's going on in my life. If you only knew.
I know. I could just.
Yeah, I'm more of a scalper for sure. I'm more of a want to know what I have at the end of the day. Know what I. You're not gonna
make $30K in a month scalping though.
I know. You're right.
Like I said earlier, I was in a 7K drawdown, and that wasn't scalping, that's for sure.
No, yeah.
Some of my lot sizes was stupid, but I was just like, oh no, it's gonna go back up. Let's enter another buy. No, it's gonna go back up. Let's enter another buy. No,
Oh
let's
man,
go.
you sound just like me.
Yeah. And you guys can't do that.
That's
Long
my
term.
problem. That's my
Long term, it
problem.
won't work for you guys. I'm telling you, long term, you guys won't survive. Because you'll just keep refilling up your accounts.
And that's why
That's the truth.
after all that bullshit that I did, I said, "All right, Kim, what's your link?"
Yeah, I remember. I remember we've known each other for such a while now. It's crazy. So it's crazy. But guys, now I want to get into. I gave you setups. What can I help you with? Like, what can I help you um with anything? If you're struggling with the products, like with Tanisha, I gotta find her how to go US 30. That I already have in my checklist. I'm gonna call corporate tomorrow and just get on the phone for them to do a video call to show me how to add it for you. But
The,
Jean,
the Gold Cup thing I'm confused about because like I'll get notifications because Gold Cup doesn't let you stay logged in. So when I get the notification, when I go to it, it doesn't show me the signal. I don't know how to go to get the signal that Gold Cup is alerting me on.
It depends on what pair. If it's not gold or US, if it's not gold or US 30, you go to MA Cross
Okay,
or Teacup. Check out
and then
those two.
you'll see the alert right there.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
now that brings me to my question. Who do I talk to about learning about how to take those MA Cross alerts? Because those alerts I don't understand at all.
no, I don't take those, but they're good. The MA is good for confirmation of a reversal. But I don't take them because that's just not my style of trading. But students of mine, I ask, like me, I want to know what's making you money. So I write it down. A lot of people use that as an extra confirmation, but I don't trade that way, so I don't use it. But if I was going to use them, those will probably be my two favorite ones to use.
How can I learn how? All right, I don't want to learn it. I mean, I don't want to use it. But if I want to learn it, like you're saying, for confirmation reasons, what training or trader would I learn from for MA Cross?
Um, for what? EMAs?
For the MA Cross signals.
Lusaldo, that's his training.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me log in. I'm gonna show you how it works. Let me show. I go on the old school way. Hold on. I use the old app.
Yeah, me too. The new one's like, eh.
I'm still trying to learn it, but I'm slow, so everything takes me forever.
Yeah, you're from Jersey, that's why.
You're such an ass.
That's true.
I'm from Brooklyn originally, so
And where you live now?
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh God. How is it over there for you? You like it?
I've been here 21 years.
All right, so you're used to it. I was gonna say, doesn't it move slow for you?
People are assholes down here.
I don't think like in Jersey.
What's that?
I don't think like in Jersey.
What do you
know,
mean?
New York, New Jersey, everyone's assholes here.
Yeah, but see, Jersey and New York assholes are different than Florida assholes.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Florida assholes are fake. Jersey and New York assholes, we're gonna tell you straight up, fuck you, for real.
Honestly,
I can't, bro, with him.
the
That-
way I feel
that-
all the time.
Down here, the Florida people, they they're gonna be nice to you until they get what they want out of you, and then they're gonna kick you right in your fucking ass when you turn around.
I can't, bro.
See, and you talk, you think you talk bad?
I can't with you. All right, let me show you how to use it, guys. I'm going to show you how to use GoCup. Number one, your notifications, right? When you're subscribing to notifications, manage notifications.
We don't see your screen. I see your.
Oh.
I thought I was the only one. It's like frozen on MetaTrader.
Yeah.
I forgot to stop it. Hold on. Forgot. Hold on. Stop share. Okay, and now share. Here, I'm on GoCup. Okay, so this is what we're looking for, guys. When you're subscribing to notifications, here, you're gonna subscribe, right?
You just entered that US 30.
Yeah, we called this one about like 10 minutes ago.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what came up.
Yeah. Damn, it says you're subscribed. Hold on, let me show you.
Yeah, I got that.
You calling that on
There it goes.
GoCup, but you didn't call
There it
that in
goes.
here.
No, don't worry, because it's not ready yet. It's at the bottom. I'm gonna let you guys know when to enter.
Hey.
Now, pay attention. Subscribe to notifications. When you're subscribing to notifications, you gotta pick hourly. A lot of people pick daily, and you could pick hourly or every 30 minutes. I would pick every 30. How often do you want? Boom. Subscribe to the manual learn from this master. Boom, that's Teacup. Which broker? You pick all time frames on the broker. Submit. Teacup style, you're going to put all of them, right? How often do you want to receive a notification? 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes if there is a setup, right? And then you got to do the same for Gold Rush, the same for US 30, the same for Price Drop. A lot of people that wasn't getting was because they subscribed to it right here, but they didn't actually go into the settings. So look what happened here. I'm subscribed to it, but look what I put. How often do you want to receive this notification? Look what it says here. Never. So you're never going to get it even though you subscribe to the little doorbell over here. So you have to make sure you manually are subscribing, and you have to pick every 30 minutes. Submit, subscribe. How often do you want to see the emails? Subscribe. So now you're going to click submit. So submit. Boom. And then this email. Okay? You see the settings? You got to make sure that you're subscribed, and that's with any app. You see? Now the MA crosses, basically these are the rules. I don't know who wants to screenshot them. I know this is, whoever wants to trade them, these are the rules.
Sorry, I was refilling.
He said it's time for a drink.
Just a little bit.
And you said teacup type to put what? MA cross?
Yeah.
Oh, now I got the alert.
Yes, that's why a lot of people do it wrong. I think Luke's in it. Me and Luke share an account, so they logged me out. Let me go back. So Teacup is the rules. Brandon, do you trade the EMAs, the moving averages?
No, I don't use MAs when I trade.
Okay. All right. Well, this is for anyone that wants to learn it. This is it. These are his rules. You can screenshot these things.
It's being recorded.
Oh, okay, perfect. So basically, what he's doing here is that it's sending you an alert every time this crosses. And you're only getting in them for 20 pips. So every time there's a cross, it actually moves maybe like 30, but all these crosses mean you get in for 20 pips and you're out. You're dipping, you're in and out of the markets. I just don't use them. Most people don't use them at all. Most people just take the actual signals, which is over here, the master teacups. This is what I'm calling the setups. Right here. NZD cat. You see it? He called it for the sell, and boom, it hit. Okay, so this is, he draws it out for you. He gives you the entry, the stop losses, and it hit TP1 and TP2. When he calls it, it's more accurate. And then price track, which is Christopher Derrick. How to use his is like this. So he has EJ, and you click the green sign, and it tells you your entry, your TP, your stop losses. Look how accurate this kid is on his entries. Just look at this. Look at this. Look how accurate this kid is. I mean, he barely loses. He does the same thing I do. We're typing price in consolidation zone, and we're trading the breakouts. Just look at this. I'm showing you 3 signals, right? 4 signals. No losses yet. 5, let's go in the 5th signal. Same thing, no losses. Look, do you see this? Look at this, guys. You guys right now, so this just broke out. So your GPB, he's expecting it to what? Sell. He has the entry, which is just triggered. So people are in profit, like maybe 10 pips. And it hasn't hit TP yet. But look at this. That's your GPB. Look at GCAT. It broke. Look at the entry. TP already was hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 signals. 6 hit TP, and 1 is at entry right now.
So price trap is a different is another add-on.
Yep, it's $10, $40 for the whole app, Gold Cup. But you're gonna make your $40 in one trade, so it pays for itself. Legit. There's people that don't even want to learn to trade. They just want to make money. They just copy our signals, and that's it.
I don't want to learn.
Such an ass. I can't stand you right now. I can't stand you right now.
Come on, you love me.
Well, look.
Want to get signals to get paid.
That's right. So US 30 is rejecting this so far. US 30 is rejecting it. If price closes above 26,880, y'all can buy it. Buy it. I would buy it. 26,880, and then I would buy US 30. Brandon, do you have any questions for US 30?
No, I heard you. You said if it breaks above 26,880.
Yeah, I'm looking for the buy to 26,915, and if it breaks 26,915, then 26,960. Those are the TPs. And then don't forget to sell 26,750. We'll sell it to the 3 TPs I gave out. So you guys already have the setups ahead.
What do you do your entries on, Kim?
The highs and lows, the breaks of the highs and lows of the previous day.
Yeah, but what chart do you do it on?
1 hour.
1 hour. So I assume
you don't go down like to the 5 or the 15 minutes to get that.
No.
Okay.
Nope. I haven't even opened a 5-minute or 1-minute time frame. Maybe, I don't know, when I first started trading 5 years ago. I don't even open it. I don't even look at it. There's no need. If I can remove it, I would remove it. I don't look at it. I don't need to. I prefer the 15 and the 1 and the 4 for US 30. So this is how I trade US 30. If US 30 breaks a structure on the 4, that's like almost like a guaranteed momentum candle that's going to get you at least 1,000 to 2,000 pips. Now, when you get a 4-hour break and a 1-hour retest, you guys have to jump in. Just jump in it. Like that's where like all the money is like really, really, really made from. Like when we called out this sell last week right here. This was the 4-hour support. and this was the retest on the 15. Let me show you. This was the 15 minutes retest, and this was like, this is when we executed the trade. So it broke on the 4.
I don't see nothing.
You're frozen for me.
Again?
I
Alright,
I
don't worry.
see Gold Cup.
Okay, I'm resharing. I have my charts open showing these and nothing. Here. Alright, so when we called the sell last week, this broke. This was the 4-hour support. It did a minor retest on the 1, but it did a beautiful retest on the 15, and that was your execution. When you get stuff like this, a break on the 4, look at the 1 hour and the 15 minutes for a retest and enter. Like, always enter. I'm telling you, those trades barely ever lose. It barely. You have at least an 80% winning ratio.
You said on the hour and 15?
Yeah.
That's for the retest.
Yep. Does Priscilla, Stephanie, you girls have any questions?
I mean, this is all kind of advanced for me
Yeah, I
in
know.
particular, but just learning, just kind of like listening to what you guys are saying, listening to your advice. So, I'm still like, really like at the beginning stages of learning. So, but I'm good.
Good. Brandon and Jean, you have any questions on US 30?
Yeah, I was just on Friday. So you waited for it to break the 27,960 before you entered for the sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I noticed all week it was bouncing off like the 26 7 the 26 900 all week. It kept bouncing off. So
Yeah.
what made you know it was gonna drop so much?
Because it broke the 4-hour support.
Because
Look,
it broke that 4-hour support.
right here. I was waiting for this. Right here.
Okay. Where it broke off
No,
that
hold on.
structure.
Wait, hold on. Let me minus this. Shit, hold on. It broke this 4-hour support on Friday. This was the support we were looking for right there.
Okay.
So obviously, if it's this wick, right? When this wick, I called Luke. I'm like, okay, yo, it's about to drop. He was like, why? What happened? A wick failed here. So then we went to the 1 hour, right? And I'm like, listen, this is that wick failure. It's gonna drop. I told him we gotta call a sell at the break of 26,960, and then people can get in at the break or at the retest. And this was that beautiful retest, and then it dropped a few thousand pips.
Yeah. That was a big drop on Friday.
Yeah. I love trading US 30 on Fridays. Fridays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays tend to be my favorite days.
But you have to really get in at a good entry on Friday because it moves so much. You could blow your
Well,
account.
Friday, you have to only get in at the breaks.
Yeah.
And the minor retest is on the 15. You can't wait for a full retest in the 1 hour. You'll miss the trade.
You said Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday?
Are my favorite days to trade US 30, yeah. And if it gaps, I trade the gaps on Sundays. I call them sometimes I don't, just because when you're dealing with a lot of like people that don't know, like it's a little confusing for some people, but I trade almost every gap on US 30 on Sundays.
Yeah, but when do you think it's gonna get back to that gap? Because it there's times like with gold, it takes like 4 or 5 hours, maybe 8 hours to get that gap back.
I mean, it all depends. It varies from time to time. It's really hard
It
to
does.
decide.
It really does.
But look why I gave you this buy. Look why I gave you this buy here, because it's consolidating on the 15th. So I'd rather you get in at this break of the buy to right here. Boom. You see this? This is why. Like, you don't see it on the 1, but I saw that wick failure. You see how I'm able to see that?
Yeah.
I go on the 15, and then you'll see why I'm calling it at 26,880. Is this making sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Every single week, we're going to be doing this. I added everyone to the Telegram. Um,
I haven't
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you guys the books, the two books. And let me see. I gotta create a Telegram just for us.
It's easier when it comes to doing Zooms because you can put the code and the password right there.
Yeah, and that's why I have such a small team because I'm trying to make success story out of you guys. And the only way I can do that is if you stay committed to me, stay committed to the game, the process, the journey, so we can all have you guys making six figures. At least you guys hit six figures, you know, all from six figures, all it takes you to hit 1 million is just scaling at that point. It's not even the skill. It's just scaling at that point. Because if you can make six, you can make seven figures. It's easy to make six on US 30. It's just now scaling it at that point.
It really is. You see these people doing it every day, like it's nothing.
And it's true. But the thing is, these people, the ones that do, they don't look at the market. They put it in and they walk away. They don't stare because when you see your drawdown, you start second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck it again, and you just YOLO. Fucking let that shit hit the stop loss. Like that trade I hit last week. That shit was a fake out. I said, people, if you want to get out early. I'm gonna let it hit my stop loss on my TP. I don't care. It hit my stop loss, boom, and then my sell triggered, and then we got in for the sell. So, but then we won 2 days straight. So yes, last week we were 2-1. So we had 3 trades. We won 2, we lost 1. So
That
we can't win them all,
Well,
but
that's the game. You're gonna lose. You're gonna
yeah,
lose sometimes.
yes,
That's something I definitely understand. So
that's
you're gonna
what
lose. As long as you have more winning trades than losses, then you're good.
yeah.
that's why you got to get the business loans, because the business loans can disappear.
He said,
I can't, bro. Yeah, I can't. I think you and Brandon. My God, I see Brandon here looking, but I think
the business loans aren't on your credit; they're on the business credit. The
I
business
think
credit can
Gene and Jay
disappear.
are gonna get along real good together. I can see you guys masterminding how to get more money together. I can't with you guys. Oh my God, Brandon, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good. If you could, can you look at GA? I just want your opinion on it. Like,
GN or GA?
GA.
Okay. Let's see. Let me look at GA. So for GA, what we see here is consolidating. It's really ranging here a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
I was looking for like a break if it breaks 188, which is like a huge like well now it's a vertified support. I was looking at the break of that for to go to 186 if it retested it.
I would sell at 188,500,
Okay.
and my TP1 would be 1.87,780. 1.87,780 for TP1.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at that too. Like I
It's
just
gonna
wanted your
drop
opinion.
though. GN and GA are
Yeah.
gonna drop. Now, how are you doing trading? I want to know what's going on with you.
Um, Pretty good. Like I didn't trade this week due to like Brex's news and because I only trade like GA, GN, oil, and sometimes EA along with US 30. But I was being patient because it was a I caught some pips when it went up when there was like news of a deal and that's what rallied all GBP pairs up. But now I'm looking for a sell or if it
Reversals.
a reversal or if
Or if
it
it breaks a
breaks
higher high.
exactly. I was looking at that too in order to catch a buy or sell.
Yep.
But this week in general was like just patient. It's not worth it for me if I wasn't confident enough to pull the trigger for my trades.
And where you want to buy, I want to see it. Where you want to buy, let's look at it so we can all see it for everyone.
So I saw a lot of wick rejection during 189.8. So around there,
180. I have 189,040.
Yeah, 189. Yeah, 040. You said.
Yeah, that's mine for the buy. If it breaks there, I'll buy it, and if it breaks, I have all these alerts on my phone, and if it breaks 188,500, I'm selling it.
Yeah, I was looking around there. Like for me, I have a bigger zone. I have to minimize, but like I have a zone like around 190, 198, 1.98. Like that's where I saw price reject the most on the daily and 4 hour. So if it breaks that, I was looking to see if it hits like 190, 1.94 for GA. If it breaks 1.91.
So let me answer your question. How well are you doing with trading though? Like, are you reaching your goals, or have you not reached your weekly goals, your monthly goals, and your quarterly?
I reached my weekly goals like more profitable these past couple months when I started trading again. But like I said, like last week, I mean, I was being patient because I went in a sell, and then when I saw Brexit news, that shit skyrocketed, so I hit my stop loss, and I was waiting to see what the market wanted to do for GBP in general. And now that I see it's ranging, I'm just like being patient. But overall, like I've been hitting my weekly goals. Like I try to make at least around 3 to 7% in terms of like my weekly. That's my weekly goal,
Okay.
and I've been hitting that. Like I've been averaging in general like around like almost 200 pips, give or take. That's including my losses per week.
Okay. Now, what's your financial goal to make per month? Like your first financial goal. Now your ultimate one.
Well, by the end of this year, I wanna because I grew my account from 1,500 to 3K, and by the end of this year, I want to reach it to at least 5, 6. So next year, my goal is to make 100K.
Okay. So you're a conservative trader.
Very.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I used to do like my risk management back then was horrendous. Like I used to do point 2, point 3 loss on a 250, $500 account. So like I'm very as long as I'm comfortable with like my lot size, I'm okay on the drawdown depending on how big of the drawdown it is. Like I usually risk like less than 3 to 2% per trade.
Got it.
That's
Got it.
good. I wish I had that.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
hang out with Brandon, man. Brandon is
Yeah, me
really risk
too.
management. He's not playing. I
Yeah.
respect it though. That's how
Like,
you're supposed to trade at the end of the day. You know, you're supposed to risk,
No, yeah,
5% a trade from your account,
No, for
yeah.
sure. I
But
respect
I know
that.
I
Good,
don't.
good
Yeah.
job,
I'm a
bro.
little
There,
more
there
riskier,
are
but
times I let it go a little bit more, but that's when I'm like confident I know of my analysis that's going to go down. But I
I
don't
okay.
risk
like
no more than I don't risk no more than 5 though. I
I
refuse to
like
do
that,
that.
man. That's the way it should be done.
Yeah, but see,
That's
Gene,
the way it should be done.
Me and you are older. We don't give a fuck. We'll just let it ride.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't with these two. You're like, we'll say something good and then Jack to say some shit.
Exactly.
I
man.
can't.
My trades almost be 50% of my account.
Oh my God. I can't.
Exactly. He's like, fuck you. You're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it.
Oh my God. He's like, I don't got time to make 100K. I gotta make this shit sense now. I can just
Yeah,
imagine.
I
no,
got
but
two kids
I
left. I gotta
respect that
fucking do
though.
something.
I gotta do
It's
something.
better. It's better to make $40 than to blow the account. So I respect Brandon. I
Yeah,
respect
Yeah.
Brandon.
exactly. No,
He
I feel him on
I
that for
I
sure.
definitely feel him. I definitely do feel him.
and how old are you, Brandon?
24 this year.
Nice.
Good
So
for
you
you,
guys are
bro.
still
Yeah,
here. Wow, that's
yeah,
really,
man.
really, really good. I'm
Yeah, I
proud
started
of you,
trading
man.
like 2 years ago, and my mindset was it's a whole different ball game now. Like I
Your
always,
mindset changed.
yeah, like I wanted to get rich quick, and that's what fucked me over basically. And then I stopped, um, redid everything basically from the bottom up, and right now I've been pretty good. Like I started in August, and in less than I think like 3 months, I think I flipped my account to 50%, which is I'm pretty happy
Good for
to be
you.
honest with you.
Yeah,
That's good.
I fired
Yeah,
my boss.
that's better than being in the negative. So I
No,
respect
yeah,
that
for sure.
I
for
fired my
sure.
boss when I was 24.
Nice. So you don't work no more for anybody.
I'm 40 now.
You're 40 now, I can't. But
I,
you know what, guys?
hey,
Like,
I look like I'm 24, but I'm still 40.
I can't. I can't.
My
You guys are
goal
too
is
much.
to fire my boss before I turn 23. So I have
Nice.
until February because my birthday's in March. So I'm not giving myself till I'm 23. I'm giving myself till February. Do this.
Nice.
Good for you.
Nice. So you guys got to set goals.
Water.
That's really good. Stephanie and Priscilla, what are your goals?
My goal is to. I'm gonna speak because I don't know. Pris is. She's like texting me on the side over here. She's like, I hear you. Anyway, my goal is to. I'm a full time dental hygienist, and my back hurts a lot. And I would like to work part time and do part time trading because I still love being a hygienist. I just don't want to do it full time. And I would like for that to possibly happen by next year.
Nice. So that's a good goal to have. Go down by the side stairs. She's down there.
Chris,
And Priscilla's goal? What's Priscilla's goal?
she says my computer is acting up. I want to flip my business income! Exclamation points.
That's good. That's good. I like that. Let me see. So I got everyone's goals here.
Like the secret would say, speak it into existence.
That's right. So I'm gonna send you guys the books, the two books. I'm gonna look for the wish is my command. I put you guys on the Telegram, and what we'll do is
Have the whiteboard and write it.
look at that. I have mine. I'm getting mine ready too.
Ooh, I'm
Good.
getting one at Marshall's.
Yes, good. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Or
So I'm gonna ask
Walmart.
you guys questions. If you guys ever need help, you guys know where to find me. But most importantly, like I just want to, like I really want to make success stories. That's like my goal is to make success stories out of you guys. But you know, just stay committed. Don't give up. Every month that you're paying this is like a tuition. You know what I mean? And you're making it back. And you guys, may have trouble. You can refer to customers, and they'll waive your monthly membership. You know what I mean? So they'll waive it for you. So you don't always have to be with, the 165 may be hurting me. Refer to friends that may need this in their life. You know what I mean? Like we refer people to people's businesses. Oh, I was my nail salon, my hair salon, my cell phone business, whatever it is. You don't get the products for free. You get a thank you. A thank you. But this Christopher Terry was like, and he loses money by doing this, but he wanted to do something where he shows appreciation for referrals. So that's why as long as your referrals stay in place, he will honor your membership every single month. We have people that have been in the business for 3 years that are traders. They stay in the game because they never pay their membership because they have family, friends, cousins who are paying, and they get their membership for free. So, it's a win-win situation. You're getting your membership for free. You're making money, and you're learning. And some people, even after they learn, they still want to be part of the community because they like the culture. They like to just, communicate with other traders, and they like to see other analysis to compare with their own. I mean, there's different reasons why people stay in here for such a long time. But I like it. It's like a medicine dose for me because this business is such a lonely business. Like being a trader, it's like most people around me don't trade, right? They have regular jobs. So you're by yourself all the time. Like I'm always by myself until I started I'm trying to grab my friends so they don't have to work no more so that we could just be together and hang out, travel, and do whatever we want. That's like the ultimate goal for me is to have 5, 6 of my girlfriends that I'm really close with that we can really all have them all retire, my family, all that together because this is a movement. Did you not guys see on the news that new platform that came out for crypto and Forex on the news? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, with Ripple and Santander or something like that.
Yeah, for the banks Dude, guys, I could pay my rent with Bitcoin now.
Yeah, I see.
Like there's ATMs over here by me, see Caucus. Like we're evolving. Like the way of the economy. Like there's more people that are starting to see. Oh my God! Like Forex is real. I need to get into trading because now people are seeing that they can make more than they will. Listen, look up the most successful entrepreneurs, and day trading is in there. There was lawyers, attorneys, investors, day trading. There was what was the other one? There was I forgot. Let me Google. But now the world is accepting, like the common population is actually accepting. All right, this is real. Like we're gonna start doing this. And let me tell you, for those of you guys in Jersey, you know that Paramus chiropractor team, the one on Route 17, at the biggest you know that whole all those doctors are with me in Forex, every single one of them.
The one that does the Giants players?
The ones on Route 17 because they're trying to close their business to become full-time traders.
Wow. I was actually I had to go on a business trip this weekend, and while I was at the while I was in the airport, there were a couple of ATMs for Bitcoin.
Yep.
Kim, let's start doing some webinars and recruit these people because that's what it's all about. Let's.
Yeah, I'm down with you. I mean, I'll help you guys, whatever it is. But guys, understand when you're researching.
I know you're not a recruiter, but I am.
Yeah. But my boy that's here, you guys are actually on the same. No, you guys are on the same lake. You guys should work together. I put you guys together.
And how many people you need to have it for free?
Just 2 people.
2, okay.
And your membership is free. Yeah. Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, Priscilla. That's why she can't talk.
Yeah, so Kim, like at my job, we have like over, I don't know, like 40 employees. And everyone mentioned, they're like, Steph, what are you doing? Like, what are you studying, you know? And I'm like, oh, I'm studying Forex. And they're like, oh, we want to know. And I'm like, listen, I can't really give you everything because I don't know everything yet.
But I can do a presentation for them.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. But a lot of people are interested. I just cannot, kind of.
Whenever you're ready for me to go, I can do it at your job. We can do it at my conference. Probably going to them would be better, and I can do it all for them.
The best thing for you guys. I've been in network marketing since 2008. Do not be the tool. Be the traffic cop. Point them to the tools. And the tool is Kim.
Yeah.
Bring them to me. I'll do all the work for you guys.
And that's what we gotta do. We gotta put some webinars together with Kim. Let Kim do her thing, and she shows everybody what it's all about. The information that she shares will close them, and then now you got a new person in your team. Now you got a new customer. Whatever you want to, you got your 2 for free. Whatever. Whatever your goal is.
And it's worth it, guys.
Be the traffic.
She's a business owner. It's worth it, guys. I mean, Priscilla, she's a business owner.
Yeah, be the traffic cop.
That's a great deal. I'm sure Priscilla would even agree. Facts. I definitely agree. But that's what we're going to do. Facts.
She said yes, for sure. Amazing deal.
But that's what we're going to do.
She said yes, for sure. Amazing deal.
I want you guys to, if you guys want me to do Zooms. So that's what I'm saying. I want you guys to, if you guys want me to I don't want people with my, Oh yeah, now you got it. Hell yeah. I don't want people with taking my number. I don't know. No, I'm trying to. It's different with you guys. We're working together. But no, I'm trying to. My goal is this was my personal goal. If I can get you guys making at least 5,000 to 10,000 a month as a bare minimum, I want us to do a vacation
only offer
together.
trading profits. So
Sometime
literally
next
we
year.
can say like, dude, a bunch of
Only
strangers
offer
became
trading
friends.
profits. So
They all had
literally
one
we can
goal,
say
one
like,
vision to
dude, a
become
bunch of
independent
strangers became
traders,
friends.
and now they can
They all
travel
had
the
one
world. You know
goal,
what I
one
mean? Like,
vision to become
those are
independent
things
traders,
that
and now they
will
can
go
travel the
viral,
world. You know
like
what I mean? Like
socially, like
those are
when,
things
like,
that
because most
will
people
go
can never
viral,
believe
like
that we can actually
socially,
become
like
successful.
like because most
That's
people
why a
can
lot of
never
like
believe that we can actually become successful. Like
entrepreneurs on
that's
Wall
why
Street,
a lot of like
when we go to them
entrepreneurs
sometimes,
on
and
Wall Street,
we have a lot
like
of
when
insiders that
we
come
go
and
to
join our
them
company
sometimes,
just to
and
take and steal
we have
our
a lot of
analysis
insiders
all
that
the
come and
time.
join our
People
company
steal
just to
our
take and steal
analysis
our
and our
analysis
information
all the time.
because
People
we
steal our
have a
analysis and our
solid team of
information all the
traders
time because
that we're
we
making
have
more money
a
in return
solid team of
than what Wall
traders
Street people.
that
Wall
we're
Street
making
people give
more
you
money in return
maybe
than what Wall Street
20,
people. Wall
10
Street
to
people give
20% a
you
year in gains.
maybe
We're doing that on a
20,
monthly
10 to
basis.
20% a year
I'm
in
gonna tell you a
gains.
quick story.
We're doing that
When
on
we
a
try to
monthly
open
basis.
iMarkets Live, the
I'm gonna
government
tell
tried
you
to
a quick
shut us
story.
down
When we
because
try to open
we were
iMarkets
making too
Live,
much
the
money
government tried to shut us
on an
down
annual
because
basis that
we
we were
were
going to
making
shut
too
down
much
hedge
money
funds.
on an annual
People were not going
basis
to want
that
to
we were
invest
going
in
to shut
pensions
down
no
hedge
more.
funds.
You know,
The last
if you
5
guys want
minutes,
to do
yeah.
Zooms, then
But
obviously I'm
that's
going
what
to
we're
do
gonna
it
do,
more than
guys.
once a
You know,
week.
if
I
you
mean,
guys want to
this
do
is once
Zooms,
a
then
week to like
obviously I'm gonna do
get
it more
together,
than
see
once a
where
week.
everyone's
I
at,
mean, this
give
is
out
once
free
a week to
signals,
like get
show you some
together, see where
setups
everyone's
that I'm
at,
not going to
give
give
out
out to
free
other people.
signals,
Like, just give you
show you
extra
some setups
bonuses
that
that
I'm
is
not gonna give
exclusive
out
to
to
you
other people.
guys.
Like just give
And
you extra
obviously my
bonuses
mentorship that you guys
that's
are getting
exclusive to
bonuses
you
on. And
guys.
this is just for you
And
guys.
obviously my
So I just want
mentorship
you
that you
guys to
guys are
understand
getting
that I want us
bonuses
to
on.
grow.
And this is just for you guys. So I
Really
just want
take
you
this
guys
to
to
another
understand, like,
level.
I want us to grow,
See a bunch of
you know,
zeros in our bank
really
accounts
take
and
this
just
to
show the
another
world,
level.
the possibility
See a
of
bunch of
what it
zeros in
is
our
to put
bank
your money
accounts
to
and
work
just
for
show the world,
yourselves.
the
So I really
possibility
want to
of
thank you guys
what
for
it is
being
to
on
put your
here
money to
today.
work for yourselves.
I hope you guys
So
took
I
some
really want to
valuable
thank you
lessons.
guys for
I'm gonna
being
give you
on
the
here
books.
today.
Thank
And
you.
I hope you guys took some
Yes, thank
valuable
you, thank
lessons.
you.
I'm gonna
Appreciate
give
it.
you
So,
the
the what are they
books.
audio
Thank you very
books?
much.
Yes,
I'm
thank you,
sending the
thank you.
audios over
Appreciate you.
as
So, the
well.
what are they audio
Thank you
books?
very
Basically, we're
much.
all each other's
Yes, I'm sending the
accountability
audios
partner.
over as well.
That's correct.
So
That's
basically, we're
correct.
all
Yes,
each
we
other's
are.
exactly what I needed to, so I love
That's
it.
correct. That's
Awesome.
correct. Yes,
Like
we
I
That's
are.
said, you
exactly what I
guys can
needed
hit
to,
me
so
up
I love it.
on
Awesome.
IG,
That's
J
awesome.
Brown Bulldog,
Yeah,
and
follow him. He'll talk to all you guys.
Yes, yes, I will.
Hey,
That
Yeah,
was.
follow
I
him.
work
He'll
at
talk to all you guys.
myunderwear.com.
Yes, yes, I will.
hey.
That was, and I just want to put on for the record. For the
Yeah.
record, the main reason I joined your team is because, like, you see how you started talking about building after you spoke about signals, after you gave the setups. Like, all these leaders, all they talk about is
It's just
building.
building.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so it's
all
ridiculous.
they talk about,
I
and
tell
that's what
It's
people,
throws me
ridiculous.
off
you don't
from
gotta
how
push
Mel
building
operates,
if your team is, what
I
is it?
tell
I work.
people, you don't
My,
gotta push
I
building
underwear
if your
you
team is
can't
what
do.
is it? I
Eric, I
work.
can't.
My
I can't.
I love that.
you can too.
I can't.
Eric, I can't. I can't.
I
Yo,
love that.
But yeah, guys, that's why I don't push it because honestly, like, there's
But
a
yeah,
reason to
guys,
push it.
that's why I don't
I
push
gotta
it
make you
because
guys money. And if
honestly,
you
like,
guys are
there's no
interested
reason
in
to
that
push
something
it.
different, I don't
I
push
rather
it
make you
because
guys money, and if
make
you
your
guys
leaders
are
make
interested in
money.
that something different, I don't push it because
Exactly.
make
Yeah,
your
I don't
leaders
mind
make money,
building.
and
There's
we
nothing wrong
just
with it,
come in
but
for
it's hard to
it.
speak to
You
people.
know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
don't mind building. There's nothing wrong with it, but
Exactly.
it's hard to speak to people if you're not showing them you're in the profits yourself.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like, you
I
know, the
agree.
people that I hang around with, if I'm not showing improvement, they ain't with it. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. So, you know, that's why how I like how you move. You try to teach us to become better instead of sign people up,
You don't
sign
know how
people up.
many
That's
people
all these
want
other
to
people are
transfer to
talking
my
about.
team.
Sign
And it's
people
like,
up, sign
I
people
try
up,
to
sign
tell them,
people
like,
up.
You don't
you
know how
kind of
many people
can't
want
because
to
I was
transfer
like,
to
I
my
don't
team.
see
It's like
nothing. I don't want
I
to know
try to tell them
nothing.
like
I
you
said,
kind of
people come
can't
in
because
because
I was like
I
I
don't want
don't
to know
see
anything because
nothing. I don't want to
everyone
know
wants to come in
nothing.
the team
I
because
said people
my
come in,
mentorship
there's
is
I don't want to know anything because
95%
everyone wants to
trading
come in
because
the team because
that's what I'm
my
a trader.
mentorship is 95%
I'm
trading
not even a
because
builder. I'm
that's
just a
what
fucking
I'm a
trader.
trader. I mean,
I don't want to implement.
I'm not even a builder. I'm just
I
a
think
fucking
even
trader,
Brandon
you know.
came
So
over for that
I
reason,
don't
right,
want to
Brandon?
implement something about building. I
Yeah,
think even
exactly.
Brandon
That's why
came
I
over for
left,
that
and then
reason,
I
right,
came back when
Brandon?
I started seeing you.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
And
That's why I
and
left,
that's
and then
why
I came
that's
back when I started
same
seeing
okay.
you,
same
and
here,
then
same
that's
here.
that's the whole
That's
reason why
why
I
like
I
decided
think
to try.
everyone joins me for that reason.
I didn't I was in
I think
IML
everyone joins me
years
for that
ago,
reason.
and
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
I was just like, all right, peace. I'm
Yeah,
not looking
I
to build.
heard.
I want to
Yeah.
learn how to trade.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that's my goal. That's our number one
Exactly.
goal.
Exactly.
Trading comes later.
Yeah.
That's my goal. That's our number one goal.
Yep.
Trading comes later. I mean, building comes later. Trading's number one. Number one. That's your number one focus.
Be
I
a
want that to
product
be
of the
everyone's
product
focus.
and
Trade,
then
trade, trade,
build.
trade, and that's it.
Exactly. Because if people are gonna be like, "Where's your results? Showing me this work."
Exactly.
Nothing.
Because if people are gonna be like, "Where's your results? Showing me this works," and you
Exactly.
show nothing, then what?
Because I got a couple of friends already who wants to join, like just by showing a little results of mine. You know what I mean? So if I could produce some nice results, the building is gonna come. You're not gonna even have to promote. You just get the results; they're gonna come to you.
Exactly.
They're gonna come to you.
Like I said, I've been in
Everybody's
network
just gonna-
marketing since 2008.
Yeah.
Every company that I've been a part of, I always use the product and make sure the product works before I start promoting that product. And then when you promote that product and that product is successful and it's successful for you and other people, then it's so easy to build, and that's when you bank.
Yep. Facts. I agree 100% on that. That's why I never push it on anybody.
I agree
and I don't want no one to
100%
push it
on
me
that.
either.
That's why I never push it on anybody. I hate because I don't want no one to push it on me either.
When I joined
You know
IML,
what I mean? I never liked that. So I'm like, when I got into this, when I joined IML, I was already a trader. I joined IML because I came in as an educator. But in my previous company, it was all build. And I'm like, well, people are asking me for results. What am I going to show them? Oh, just look at it on the internet, find people with other results. I'm like, no, I like integrity. I'm not gonna.
Other people's results.
Exactly. Exactly. Facts.
Even show me
I really like that you guys are serious about trading. That's my goal.
I really like that you guys are serious about trading. That's my goal. So you know, it's good that you guys came to me. We're gonna really trade together. And you know, whenever you guys need anything, just you guys have my number. DM me if I don't answer. IG me, whatever. I'm terrible at texting back.
Yep.
But just text me multiple times. You're gonna have to text me.
Me too.
My husband says the same thing. He says, I could be dying and you won't even text me.
My husband says the same thing. He says, I could be dying and you won't even text me. I'm like, I mentally text you back, but I didn't. I'm telling you guys, don't feel bad. You're just gonna have to like, if you text me 2 hours later, I didn't respond.
She responds
you're gonna have to
faster to
text me
IG
back.
than
Just gonna
text
have to
message.
because
I have
don't know,
ADD, like I'm all over the place and my mind forgets things. So
I have like ADD, like I'm all over the place and my mind forgets things. So
Me, it's like I'll text her and then I'm like, okay, maybe my phone is just acting up. And I've asked her, I've sent her screenshots and she's like, no, I never got those.
not those. I got a new phone now.
Yeah, I'm trying now.
This is my old one. It stopped working on me, so I have a new one.
It's the
now.
same number. Don't give me that shit.
I just got the new
It's-
iPhone 11.
same number, but
It's
new
pretty
phone.
good.
My phone cracks or things weren't coming in.
It's the same number, but new phone. My phone cracked, so things weren't coming in this one. I don't know if you guys can see
Yeah,
it.
she texted me. She was like, "Hey, so I'm changing my phone. Just
It still
DM
hasn't
me."
backed up everything. It's crazy. I'm still getting.
And it still hasn't backed up everything. It's crazy. I'm still getting like messages. My emails are coming to my old phone. I can see a little bit because the screen is blurry. But I gotta go back to the store tomorrow because the transfer didn't transfer everything.
Definitely have to take a picture all in our pajamas and just stick it on the shit that Jay had.
Yeah, I like that.
That's actually my brand.
Yeah, I like that.
I created that shirt, and I've sold over 500 of these shirts.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Wow.
And my one of my like 50 websites is iworkinmyunderwear.com.
I can't believe it. Hey, catchy. Again, I want to see it.
I can't believe it.
Hey, catchy. I want to see it. I want you to say the website name.
Say it again. They want to see it, and then want you to say the website name.
iworkinmyunderwear.com.
In my underwear, you can.
Oh, you're working that again.
/t-shirts.
Oh, you're working that again.
Nice. I like it.
Nice. I like it.
Only Jay will write that. Listen, ask me
I
how.
can't.
Oh, that's
Only
cute.
Jay
I
will
like that.
write that. Listen, ask me how. Oh, that's cute. I like that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
When
know,
I
right?
asked me how, it's like a group
Oh my
picture
God.
with everybody
And,
in their
like,
birthday.
Yeah, I know, right?
back in the day, like
Oh my God.
when I was
That's so
doing
cute.
internet marketing and stuff, and I still do. But
Mhm.
I went to a big internet marketing event, and
Mhm.
I had my team wearing my shirt, and we all got a big picture with the shirts on, and it it's just it creates like I've sold these freaking t-shirts to lawyers.
Wow.
It,
That's encouraging.
Wow.
That's insane. But yeah,
That's
that's what we're gonna
encouraging.
do. So hit
That's
me up if you
insane.
guys have any
But
questions
yeah,
throughout the
that's
week.
what we're gonna do.
And
So hit me up if you guys have
yeah,
any
that's really
questions
it. We're
throughout
gonna
the
do our.
week.
Do you guys like
And
Monday for a weekly Zoom to start the
yeah,
week
that's really
fresh?
it. We're gonna
Is
do
that
our.
better?
Do you guys like Monday
Yeah,
for a
that's
weekly
better.
Zoom to start the week fresh?
Does Monday work for you,
that better?
Brandon?
I could
Monday
do
Yeah,
work
Mondays,
for
that's
but
you?
I'll
better.
probably be
Does Monday work for you, Brandon?
I could do Mondays, but I'll probably
You work
be
Mondays?
entering like around the
We could do a
10:30 because I
little.
usually work
We could do
Mondays.
it later
You
as
work
well too,
Mondays?
like a little later in the night.
Yeah, but I
We could
can't
do
So
a
make it
Monday
like
works.
on
We
Stephanie
could do it
Priscilla,
later
Monday
as well
works.
too, like a little later in the night.
Yes,
Jean, Monday works. Stephanie, Priscilla, Monday
And Jay, you
works.
too, right?
yes.
I work in my
Priscilla,
underwear,
Priscilla
so
just
you hit
text
me up whenever you
Oh my
And
want.
Jay, you too, right?
I can't.
Oh my God, I can't.
All right,
I
guys.
can't.
I'm gonna take a quick
He's
nap
too
'cause I
much,
gotta
bro.
stay. I gotta wake
All
up
right,
for
guys.
session.
I'm gonna take like a quick nap because
You
I
have any
gotta stay. I
questions,
gotta
G?
wake up for
Yeah,
London
where
session.
will we be able to
But
get those
I'll
books? I
see.
wanted to
You
start
have any
reading
questions,
You
G?
text me, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
send it
where
into
will
the
we be
text
able to get
message.
those books? I wanted to
I'm
start
gonna
reading
send it.
them.
You text me, so I'm gonna send it into the text message.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
take
I'm
care,
gonna send it
guys.
during London session.
All right, thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
okay.
Take
Peace.
care.
All right, take care, guys.
Yes,
Thank
good night.
you.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Take care. Peace.